Hello, hello. Erica here. The pose that we are discussing today is double pigeon or fire log pose. And this is simply both legs stacked on top of one another. So to start, we're in a seated position. Bring either leg, your dominant. I always use my most dominant leg, but we always practice both sides anyway. So make sure that you do practice each pose on both sides. Bring your first leg to a 90-degree angle, and you want your ankle and knee in alignment. And then this is where you bring your second leg and stack it on top. So you bring your left ankle on top of the right knee and the left knee on top of the right ankle. Now, there may be some space in between your left knee and your right ankle. If you would like, you can place a block here to help support so it's not a lot of pressure and tension and causing injuries to your knees. We don't want any knee or joint issues. And you want to keep your right foot flexed as much as possible. You can support yourself by placing your hands down on the ground to help lift your heart and chest. And again, relax the shoulders, draw your crown up towards the sky. If you feel like there's gaps anywhere else, like maybe the left hip is not coming down as close to the ground, you can either use a block, or if the block is too thick, you can always just use just a folded blanket and just fold it maybe just once so you can level out and have hips as even as possible. And again, like I said, make sure that you use or that you practice this on both sides. So take it to the other side, place the left leg down, 90-degree angle, knee and ankle are in alignment, and then you'll take the right leg, place your right ankle on top of the left knee, and then the left knee on top of the right ankle. Keep your feet flexed to support your joints here. And again, like I said, if there's a gap here and you don't feel comfortable, bring your block in to create as much evenness as possible. Or if this hip is a little bit more elevated and it's not as easy to have both hips fully grounded, use your block if you need, or like I said, you can fold a blanket just once to or twice if you need, so then that way that you have even hips as close to the ground as possible. And this is Double Pigeon. Thanks for stopping by.